to 100 again. It's going to be really hard in this building against this team.
Duke has not allowed 100 points since 1998 to play better. Said we just need her to be better. We're going to get out of this. Here is Jackson off on a three. Rebound taken in by Fournier. Put back won't go. Another chance for Duke. And that one is good for Fournier.
On-ball screening action anytime LSU plays, and it's so hard to guard.
Jackson dumps it into the paint. The turnaround is good for Delaney Thomas of USA Women's National Team.
Both of these teams playing man-to-man defense, but LSU's looks a little bit like a zone because they're able to play so far off of Jaden Donovan, but still Duke another touch and finish in the paint.
Taina Mair gives it up. Mair connects on a three. It's 9-1 Duke out of the gates. Here's Michaela Williams trapped. Williams sidestepping three, won't go. Rebound Mair, pushing pace, leaving ahead. Able to save it, Mair finds Robertson dropping it in. Rules analyst Dee Cantor, we're so happy to have with us here all season so we can put her on the spot just like that.
And you can.
That three is good. Riley Nelson. Here's Flau'jae, wiggling, taking, and finishing. Tough bucket. Last year's SEC Sixth Woman of the Year at South Carolina. Straight on three. Is good. Robertson gets in on the act. 145th in the nation in three-point shooting percentage at 32% has come out of the gates hot. So far they've been able to do that as Flau'jae comes up with one, and that is something Carol Lawson. Duke very excited about her ceiling and the kind of player she can be when she is fully back healthy.
Yeah, and when she is, she'll be able to come out and step out and defend on the perimeter.
Kim Mulkey knows what's important to her. Richard's mid-range, sure.
Richard's mid-range has been terrific.
Maya Joyner into the game for LSU. Transfer from East Carolina. Koval gets denied by Wood. This is Tech in the Edward Jones Big 12 title game at noon Eastern, followed by number 3 Georgia, number 9 Alabama in the SEC, and finally Duke in 17th ranked Virginia for the ACC title. 1918, an 11-0 LSU run. Banker goes for Riley Nelson. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Jackson using the screen from Robertson will pull and hit. A big one to end the quarter for Duke. One, trying to hand LSU their first loss of the season. We highlight the urgent need for cancer research during V-Week, and thanks to Principal Foundation's generosity.
Sits her the rest of the quarter, and that's what we saw here.
Fournier back in, and the denial from Fournier. Game change for LSU with Flau'jae coming off the bench. The acceleration, couldn't finish it, gets it back, can't reverse it in. Koval won't get the roll. That follow is good for Joyner. Flau'jae correcting traffic, dumps it in. Koval with a lot of size, able to sneak it in off the window. LSU started 1 of 2 with 4 turnovers. They are 9 of 16 since. Now that they've gotten shots at the rim, they've been going in. That unorthodox style of Delaney Thomas. LSU turns it over. Here's Nelson. Floating it in. Fournier, the position and the finish. Flau'jae around the screen. Cuts between the D and buries the mid-range.
Really nice job just snaking the screen there for a shot.
Fournier banks it in. Beautiful touch from last year's ACC Rookie of the Year. Here's Williams. Joyner digs in and banks it home, going to work on Fournier. The former SEC Freshman of the Year, now a junior. Williams finds Koval, easy lay.
The Michaela Williams off the on-ball screen. Just a bullet pass to... But Williams didn't give it to her, but she eventually hit her.
Again, Flau'jae got in there, nearly took it away. Fournier swooping in. Looked like she got hit, but Robertson with a follow. Karen Kim at halftime. I'm sure they'd appreciate
I'll wait till
that.
after the game.
Yeah. Knocked away for Wiley. What an astute tip. And then the fling ahead for Williams, who lays it in.
Of LSU, and the help side defense was there, and Duke was kind of choreographing the pass into the post, and it turned into a turnover the other way. Duke can't choreograph their passes into their bigs.
Quickly ahead, Nelson able to finish on Mair's delivery. Off to Williams. Williams dumps it in, Knox. Nice finish. Coming into her own of late, the freshman. Fournier cuts between two and lays it in. Donovan finds the cutter. Back to Donovan, lost it. Here comes Williams with Knox to her right, and Knox will lay it in. Plus the foul. A chance for three for Grace Knox.
Just LSU, 4 players out in transition. They are all sprinting the lanes. Grace Knox, 6'2", just getting out.
And then keeping them off the offensive glass were her 2 biggest keys today. For Wiley, the reverse, no. Koval, yes. Flau'jae. For Wiley, all the way in.
And then unfortunately, and I say this unfortunately, I wish we did it on the plant, but women are leaving the floor and you have to have position. If we had the plant, we'd have fewer offensive fouls and more scoring.
In the first quarter, hitting a 3, and then here, dribbling, just spinning through the 2 defenders, finishing.
Ella Hines, another one of those freshmen. Into Koval, gets denied by Wood.
How about Wood?
Shot clock down to 5 for Wiley, spinning, flipping, and hitting. Connors in the studio. The halftime report. It's LSU by 8. In all 8 of their games to begin this season, an NCAA Division I record as Johnson comes screaming in with the block. Richard lobbing it in. Koval, the deep catch and the finish. Rebound caroms out to Mair. Mair finds Jackson wide open. She got it. On a 3. Gotten here at Duke. They're really excited about what she can do once healthy. Good delivery there. You want a 2-boxer? Here's Flau'jae. 5 to shoot. Flau'jae makes something happen.
Well, that has to feel good for her to see that go down.
Tim Mulkey told us Flau'jae had this game circled after Kara Lawson putting extra focus or emphasis on the game. And Kara Lawson, we asked about it, and she said, look, Flau'jae was great. She's so competitive. Loved her as Williams hits the 3. Coaching the national team here moving forward. As Jackson buries another 3. Presentation with the crew on the sidelines, providing commentary and reactions. And after the game, we'll have a complete breakdown with coach and player interviews. Richard bounces in. Williams has started to get hot. Williams connects. Michaela Williams is cooking. After going behind the back. Riley Nelson finds help in Mair. Zings a pass inside. Thomas, good footwork and the finish. Williams went for the whistle, did not get it. Jackson dishes and Nelson finishes. Every time it seems like LSU's going to really separate. Joyner works the baseline and a tough squeeze. And it was nearly effective as 3 Duke players collided and the ball almost went out of bounds. Mair all the way in. On their first 8 games by an average of nearly 60 points per contest. Joyner separates and finishes. Pull-up 3 is good. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Williams waiting. Williams will take. You bet! Michaela Williams puts an exclamation point on the third. Defeated and moved to 9-0. Fourth quarter coming up next. Flau'jae connects on a three. Points again. Flau'jae can't get that one to drop. Weak sideboard. Jackson. Jackson dashing ahead and scooping it in. Ashlon Jackson. Can they top it again tonight? Flau'jae has her pocket picked. Good hands from Mair. Mair bumps off and lays it in. Terrific use of gravity.
I think that's the official term.
For a disjointed possession?
Yes.
Johnson connects on a corner three. Kayla Williams quiet in the first half, have been big here in the second. Thomas, that awkward delivery, but the effective result. Michaela Williams into Koval. And Koval has just... I eventually turned 12.
Prime fandom right there.
Yeah. Johnson dishes in and knocks. Finishes plus the foul. Flau'jae is fired up, so is Knox.
Dribble penetration from their guards, and here it's from Flau'jae. Just a beautiful little flip over to Knox for the finish.
Koval didn't have her footing. For Wiley the putback. 17-point lead as LSU has started to separate. Fournier lays it in. Mizzou a 1-point win over Cal. Williams' jumper is good. It's been pure since halftime.
The clock doesn't stop on the made basket. It doesn't help to roll the ball in.
No need to do that here.
You don't.
14-point LSU lead. Johnson, you bet! Flau'jae bringing it!
Flau'jae Johnson now 3 for 3 from the three-point line, just draining it. And as she goes by, just talking to Kara Lawson.
Williams bounces underneath. Knox finishes on a gorgeous delivery from Michaela Williams. Lob it in, off the steal. Williams gets it ahead. Flau'jae gathers and finishes.
And then the steal on one end, and Michaela Williams delivering it again. Flau'jae Johnson having some fun here. Kim Mulkey as well.
Up ahead to Jackson. Straight on three. Mair buries it. Mair gives it up, and that will do it. A hot start from Duke, but a big finish from LSU. And the Tigers move to 9-0 with a 93-77 win.